Hi every Marvel gamers, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to see every tactic challenge, how to clear those challenges. So without wasting any time, let's get into the Dreamscape Memento challenges. So I'm going to do the Memento here. So we have in Memento 5 chapters. So every 5 chapters have 7 main challenges and also have those challenges like main challenges and tactic challenges. So here first we're going to do the first chapter, chaos after shot. So here we're going to do the chaotic origins. So make sure to check the requirement level before enter the tactic challenge. So here we have first instinate. So you do this the fight, you need to break the barrier here. After that you need to wait for the enemy come within the area. So I'm going to break the barrier. I need to wait here. So I'm going to use the Misty Knight ultimate move here. So the fight is finished. So we take a victory. So now I'm going to fight against the second challenge, reality warping power. So let's enter here. So here we have doppelganger. To finish the fight here, you need to quickly select the dash skill here to break the barrier. So break the barrier here. So now I am going to use my attack skill on the enemy one by one. So I killed one enemy here. I am going to use attack skill here. So we killed 2 enemies. So here the important thing is that use the buff skill. So we get the attack speed and skill reduction, skill cooldown. So we get victory here. We finish the fight. So next we're going to do the third challenge in first chapter, one spell to find them. So here we have Angela. So here you can see the object, it will stun you. So here the villain is Dr. Octopus. So what you can do is just use the dash skill to drag him to this area. So I'm going to use this skill to drag him here. So we take victory here. So that object that will stun you, so make sure to use correctly that. Then I'm going to fight against the fourth challenge in chapter 1. So here I'm going with Scarlet Witch. So what you need to do is use the buff skill every time. So it increases the critical rate. Then use the attack skill. Same is use the buff skill, then use the attack skill or ultimate move. So wait, here is the important thing is that wait the ultimate move. Then you now use the attack skill here, the near enemy. So if most of the enemies is near around you, then use the ultimate move. So I'm going to use the ultimate move here. So then now I'm going to use attack skill. So same is the attack skill here. So we finished the fight. So next I'm going to do the fifth challenge in chapter 1. So here we have Iron Man. So to finish the fight here, you need to use the dash skill here. So I'm going to use the dash skill here in this area. So we defeat those enemies. To same is here. I'm going to use the dash skill. And also same here, we are going to use the dash skill here from here. Then also here we are going to use the dash skill to finish those 3 enemies. So here now I'm going to attack these enemies in aerial attack. So I'm going to use the ultimate move. So I am waiting for the 4 skill, 4 mana attack skill. So now I'm going to use the dash R attack skill. So we finish the fight. We take a victory here. So now we're going to do the 6th challenge, I think. Yeah, 6th challenge. We're going to do the next challenge. So here you can see here he is a healer for enemies. So first you need to kill that enemy before to kill other enemies. So I'm going to kill the enemy here. So use the attack skill often. So now I'm going to use the buff skill to reduce the skill cooldown and attack speed. Same, I'm going to hit attack speed. I'm going to hit with attack skill. Same, we have 24 minutes to go. So I'm going to take the enemy here. We have 13 seconds to more. So we have only one enemy, so we take a victory here. So we finished the 6th challenge of chapter 1. We now going to the 7th challenge. So here you have 2 characters, Juggernaut and Lady Bullseye. To play this, you need to make sure to buff the invisible skill of Lady Bullseye, and after that you need to use the shield skill Juggernaut or the buff skill too. So now I'm going to use the buff skill of invisible Lady Bullseye. Now I'm going to use the ultimate move of Lady Bullseye. So I'm going to use the skill of Lady Bullseye. Okay, I'm going to buff skill invisibility. Okay, now I'm going to use the dash skill, the ultimate move of Juggernaut. So use the Juggernaut skill. So now I'm going to finish the fight here. Okay, we finish the fight here. We take a victory. So we finished the chapter 1, chaotic aftershock. So these are the challenges we have in the chapter 1. So now we are going to do the under the moonbeam 2nd chapter. So in this first challenge, duel in the desert. So here you can see the ability. So here we have the defensive. So you can see I place it to here because the ability is defense, the enemy's defensive increases. So I'm going to place him behind the object. So we can victory here. We take a victory. Now I'm going to do the next challenge of chapter 2, 2nd challenge. Separated. So here we have this one. This object it increases enemies area. This area will increases the attacks for enemies. So now I'm going to break the barrier here. Then I'm going to break this object. Then so I will break this. I break this. Now I'm going to kill the enemies here without taking most damage. So I'm going to use 2nd skill. Then I'm going to use the ultimate move here. So let's finish the fight with. So we take a victory. So next we're going to do the 3rd challenge in chapter 2, a great game. War will destroy by the enemy. So we need to protect this field. So I need to break the barrier here, and I will wait for those enemies will come within the object. So I am going to use the attack skill, era attack. So I am going to use the debuff and the 3 mana attack skill. So debuff here, we have 25 seconds, so we don't have time here. So we finish the fight here, we take a victory. So next we are going to do the 4th challenge of 2nd chapter, Mysterious Ascension. So to do this, you need to place the Misty Net in front of the object of stun object. So this will protect you from the enemies. So now I'm going to use the debuff. So this object will heal melee from the enemies. So this will heal frequently Misty Knight. So we finish the fight here. So we take a victory. So now I am going to fight the tactic challenge, chapter 2 challenge, the light extinguished. So here we have armor and Misty Knight. I am going to place armor in defensive object, Misty Knight in offensive buff. So here I am going to use the shield to taunt the enemies here. Then I am going to use the debuff. Then I am going to attack these 2 enemies with Misty Knight attack skill. So I am going to use the buff skill now. Now we taken victory here, I think. So we taken victory. So now we are going to do the next challenge in chapter 2. So now we are going to do the 6th challenge. It should not exceed. So here we have to dispel the enemy's debuff here. So here we have Mr. Negative. So here we have to. So here you can see the health bar of enemy below the white bar. Before the full, it was full. So here you can see the SN enhanced. So you can see the attack increased. After that I can use the 4th skill. So I will wait for that. So I'm going to use after the attack. So now I'm going to use the 4th skill to dispel the enemy's debuff. Then I'm going to use the ultimate move. So finished. So we finished here. So you need to right time to use the attack dispel debuff. So now I'm going to do the 7th challenge. So here we have to remove the enemy debuffs. We need to use the heal buff to purify the enemy debuff. So now I'm going to use the heal. So now I'm going to use the heal to purify the enemy debuff. So if purified, now I'm going to use the debuff. So we frequently use the debuff skill here. Again we are going with debuff. So now I'm going to use the same debuff skill. So it stuns enemies. So we finished there. So we taken victory. So I think we finished the chapter 2 in memento under the moonbeam. So now I am going to do the next chapter, curse and flame black knight memento challenge. First here, mirror. So here I need to use Emma first. So here in that place. So first I need to use the debuff skill near the enemy who is nearer me. After that, same I'm going to use the debuff to the another enemy. Same throughout the fight. So I'm going to use now the special damage ultimate move. So I'm going to use the debuff same as the other enemy. I'm going to use the same debuff. Then I will finish the fight here. Okay, we take a victory here. So next we're going to do the next second challenge in chapter 3, the nightmare. So here we need to use the man thing to summon the boy thing. So I'm going to summon the boy thing in front of the enemies. Then after that, same I'm going to summon the or heal myself. If I don't have heal, then I'm going to use the dash skill to the some damage to the enemies. So now I'm going to use the summon. Then I'm going to use heal to heal myself. Then so we take a victory here. So next we're going to do the next challenge. Let's stop the dreamscape. The moment to third chapter, third challenge. So in this challenge we have Moon Knight. So this attack totem will increase attack in that area. So I'm going to use the dash skill in that area to get the attack increase. Then I'm going to use the dash skill. So we take in victory here. So use the totem objects wisely. Then I'm going to do the fourth challenge in chapter 3. So here we have Hulk and Spider-Man. So here I'm going to use the Spider-Man. So finish the fight quickly. So I'm going to use the dash or debuff skill. So same I'm going to use the debuff skill. So I'm going to use the ultimate move. Finish the fight here. So we finish the fight here. So next we are going to do the next challenge. So here we have 5th challenge. Who wears the crown? So here we have armor and Mr. Knight. So place each in place both characters. So I'm going to use the shield to taunt the other enemy here. Then I'm going to use the Misty Knight skills debuff for attack. So let's attack these enemies. So I'm going to use the area attack to those enemies. So we finish the fight here. So we take a victory. So next we're going to do the next challenge in chapter 3. Nightmare Ascension. So here we have Missionate and Dot Exchange. So this totem will increase the attack of that area. So I'm going to use the Dot Exchange. So I'm going to use the debuff to stun the enemy. Then I'm going to use the same debuff. Then I'm going to heal myself. Then after that the debuff skill. Same we have debuff skill next. So we finish the fight here. So next we got to do the next challenge in chapter 3, the 7th challenge, the burning of Avalon. So here we have we are going to use the moon girl devil dinosaur. So I'm going to summon, already summoned here. We're going to use the attack skill here to stun the enemy AD bullseye. Then I'm going to use the ultimate move. So we do so much damage here. So we take a victory here. So we finished the chapter 3 memento challenge. So now I'm going to take the Forge by Family 4th chapter. In the 4th chapter, first challenge, cracks in the armor. So here we have the heal totem. So here I'm going to use the help to attack and move the enemy beyond the after the. So I'm going to move this enemy. So I'm going to use this attack. So I'm going to debuff here. So let's heal and finish the enemy here. I'm going to use debuff. So we finish the fight. So next we're going to do the second challenge, Giant of Guild. We need level 47. So here I am going with the Mr. Negative. So dispel the enemy's debuff. And also it purify the enemy's stun effect. So attack decreases. I'm going to heal and purify myself. Then I'm going to same here, heal, purify. Then I'm going to use the ultimate move. So now I'm going to use the heal, purify here. I'm going to use the same heal. So I'm going to attack here. So we have 8 seconds, 7 seconds. So we finish the fight here. So next we have the third challenge, break kick free. So here I'm going to use the Lady Bullseye. To do the challenge, you need to use the buff skill invisibility. After the attack speed increases. So I'm going to use the buff skill to invisible. Then I'm going to use the ultimate move here. So you need to use the same every time throughout the fight. Use the buff skill invisibility after the bar fully charged. Then use the invisibility. So I'm going to use the buff skill. Then I'm going to use the fifth skill to finish the fight. So we take a victory here. So now I'm going to fight against the fourth challenge. So here I am going with Falcon. So first I am going to use the damage reduction buff against the enemy. So now I'm going to use the ultimate move. Okay, we defeat the enemy. I think we defeat the one enemy. Now I'm going to use the same damage reduction. Then I'm going to use the dash skill to finish the fight here. We have 5 seconds. So we finish the fight here. So next we're going to do the next challenge of Never Allow, the 5th challenge in 4th chapters. So here we have to do the main thing in this area. So we need to use in the front of the stun object. So now I'm going to summon the in here. Then the enemy comes here. Then I'm going to use the summon. The stun object stun the enemy. So I'm going to use the dash skill to finish the fight here. So we have so we finished the fight here. So next we're going to do the next challenge. Challenge 6, a dragon unleashed. So here we need to use the area of AoE characters. So I'm going to use the storm and second skill to deal all of the enemy damage. So I'm going to use the same second skill to do some damage. So they can easily clear. So now I'm going to do the next challenge in chapter 4. The 7th challenge, the final challenge of chapter 4. So here I'm going to use the Juggernaut to finish the fight. So I'm going to use the shield. So I'm going to use the buff skill. Then I'm going to use the shield to farm quickly the ultimate move to get some ultimate energy. Then I'm going to use the same ultimate. I'm going to use the buff skill. Then I'm going to use the ultimate move to get damage. Then I'm going to use the shield skill or a buff. So I'm going to use buff skill. Then I'm going to use the shield to get the ultimate energy. Then I'm going to use same shield. So we have ultimate move. So we will finish the fight. So we have some. So I'm going with the buff skill. So we take in with the here. So we finished that chapter 4, every main challenges, every tactic challenges. Now I'm going to fight against the darkest moments final challenge. So here we have Misty Knight. So here I'm going to use the area attack on the behind enemies without breaking the barriers. So I'm going to use the area attack behind enemies, same until the. So I'm going to use the ultimate move in these 3 enemies. So I break the barrier here. So now I'm going to use the behind enemies attack. Don't attack in front of enemies. So I'm going to attack these 3 enemies. So they get some shield and they will die after the shield ends. So I'm going to attack those 2 behind the enemies. So they will recover some shield, then they will die. So we have only 1 enemy. So we have 3 seconds more. So we finish the fight here. So we are going to do the next challenge, a curious figure. So here we need to do the going with Ant-Man, and we need to do the just click the hand button here. Then after that, then click this button. So we don't get here enemies are behind the object. So I'm going to use the attack skill of Ant-Man. So we've finished we're taking some damage here, I think, from the enemy. So we take some damage. So quickly finish the fight here. So we finish the fight with some low health. So next we're going to do the next challenge, the 3rd challenge in final chapter. So here same, you need to use the Angela to drag the Dr. Octopus in the object of turn. So I'm going to use the dash skill. First here I'm going to drag him here. Then I'm going to use the dash skill to drag near that in front of the stun object. So I'm dragged here. So we need to quickly finish him. before the time end. So I'm going with the debuff ultimate move. Oh, the taken with here with 10 minutes left, 10 seconds left. So now I'm going to do the next code challenge. So here we have, I'm going to use the thread here. So to finish the fight here, you need to use the summon in front of the enemy without taking damage. I'm going to use the summon here. You're going to use threadling, shooter or stinger. I'm going with stinger. Then I'm going to use the ultimate move to be some damage. So if the summon dead, I'm going to use another summon, the shooter. So make sure to use the stinger before it could last longer than the shooter. So I'm going to use the summon here, stinger summon here. Then I'm going to do the attack skill of thread. Then I'm going to use the ultimate move. So I'm going to use the second skill here. So I'm going to use the stinger. Then I'm going to use the 2 mana attack skill. Let's finish the fight here. So we take an victory. So now I'm going to take the challenge in final chapter. So here we have Psylocke. So what you need to do is don't break the barrier here. Just do the dash skill and kill the enemy one by one. So same, use the dash skill, kill the enemy one by one. So I'm going with the dash skill until the throughout the fight. So dash skill. Don't use second dash skill because that will move to the other location and that breaks the barrier. So I'm going with the same dash skill here. Okay, I'm going with, so let's finish the fight here. We take victory. So next we're going to do the next challenge, the Undying Will, the 6th challenge in final chapter. So here we need to quickly finish the eggs here. So to do this, you need to use the area attack of obstinate, the attack skill. So we break the 4 eggs. Now I'm going to use the same attack skill to break the another 3 eggs. So we finished that. So now I'm going to use the ultimate move. So here I'm going to use the debuff and finish the fight here. So next we're going to do the final challenge in chapter 5. So here we have, I'm going to use Echo to quickly finish the enemy. So this area will give the enemy or allies attack increase. So I'm going to use the attack skill. Then after I'm going to use the debuff. Then I'm going to use the dash skill without attacking from the enemies. Then I'm going to use the attack skill. Then I'm going to use the same attack skill. You need to use the dash skill before the enemy attack the more damage. Before that you need to use the dash skill. Then I'm going to use the attack skill. So here I'm going to use the dash skill to move around. Then I'm going to use the debuff. So we have 25 seconds more. So I'm going to use the attack skill or dash skill. I'm going to use the dash skill. So we have 15 seconds left. So let's finish the fight here. So we take the victory and finish all the tactic challenges in the memento in Marvel Mystic Mayhem. So that's it about the memento challenges. We have 5 chapters. Make sure to complete before the update every main challenges and tactic challenges. So that's it about the video of tactic challenges. So that's it about the video. I will see you in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next Marvel Mystic Mayhem video.